Hey guys, Molly with Designless Detail, and I've got a little surprise for you. You might recognize where we are. Stay tuned. All right, so if you guys remember, this door is familiar because we did a little series, if you will, of touring some houses that could be potential flip homes for somebody, just to show you what we look for. But then that second one, we had you guys vote. The second one...
Most people liked the second one.
Yeah, I did too. Like,
weird that the door's the same as the second one. And the side light.
We bought it.
Here we are.
It was kind of on a whim, but it was sitting on the market. It was sitting on the market for a while. Nobody wanted it because it had a lot of problems, turns out.
And worse than we expected.
Way worse. It's fine. Yeah, that's what happened. So let's, well, first, subscribe. Hit that bell so you can be notified of more craziness coming your way. And give it a like, the video, if you will. Follow us on Instagram.
Let us know what you think as we go through this. What worries you the most? Because we're worried.
I actually am. Yes, I am. Here we are inside, and yes, we're already in demo. We just got that last one done, and it was fun. We loved it. Went well.
While we've been revealing the spaces for the other one,
we have started this guy, and it is a doozy, and I'll tell you why. But also, I love it, so here we are. I'm like, this might be the one where we messed up, though. I really have been wondering because, like, our margins were tighter with it, and now seeing, we had an inspection. It was the worst inspection I've ever seen of any house. Like, the summary of it was like 12 pages. That was like the summarization. The actual thing, I need to go back and look. It was a really long inspection report.
And lots of pages of problems. But yeah, the summary was 12 pages, and it blew our minds.
Well, and the inspector was like, yeah, I'm gonna be there at 10, I'll be done by like noon.
No, he said he'd be done in an hour.
Oh, he said he'd be done in an hour. He was here like all day, and there were two of them. He had another guy with him. He's like, yeah, it has all the problems, so have fun. And so we were actually gonna walk. Well, I'll tell you, the AC used to be on this wall here. Yeah.
What used to be here?
It was a closet that came, and it was like useless because there's already a closet here. So I was like, if we can get this flat wall and make this entry more open, and I can have like a piece of furniture, like a console table with a mirror, maybe some sconces, like really open it up, that will give the moment as you enter the house, you know, to be really more of a wow, which I always aim for. This stuff used to be in the closet wall, obviously. It's a fun mess. Oh my gosh. When I look up in the ceiling and I'm just like, like that nasty insulation, like what? Is that from the termites? I don't know. There are termites. Good times. I saw one. It was like a subterranean termite. Apparently there are different kinds. Some come from the earth. But look at this. No walls. Bends on some glass. Be careful, buddy. Literally so open now. This was a wall here, right there. And then there was a little partial wall over here. And I just thought we can make this into one big great room. Yeah, it was a little bit closed off. Honestly, like you guys, this house is next level on the problems. So here's what they are. The good thing is the foundation is great. The house is solid that way, which is why we went ahead with it. But I'll tell you the story real quick. Essentially, I came here and was here when the inspector was here, and I had Mike Bear with Bear Construction come walk through with me as the inspector was doing stuff. Of course, Mike was like hot on the trail of all the problems himself. He was like pulling drawers out, and he's like, oh, this wall back here, which is in the kitchen, right over there. He knew that wall was gonna be nasty. He's like, there's a leak on the outside of the house that somebody hasn't turned a pipe off, and it's probably been just dripping into this wall for like 10 years.
Yeah, who knows?
And he was not wrong, because that is a lot of nastiness. Like, I don't think Ben should even get very close, because I'm pretty sure that's black mold, because it's mold and it's black, so I think that's black mold. Ew.
That's an exposed pipe right there.
Oh my gosh. So that is the kitchen.
You can see the mold here.
It's just, we're having to rip this house to like shreds. Like, we're gonna have to check all the wood because of the termites. The termites were in this corner. Who knows where else. So we are treating, well, the whole house has been.
Can't really see the termites anymore.
Thank heavens.
But it's been treated already.
Because there's like dirt. When you lift up carpet and there's dirt in the corner, like, it's not good. I don't know how that got there, but anyways, Mike Bear is like, yeah, I can fix everything, but it's gonna be expensive because these are like major things. We're replacing drywall, possibly wood in the framing, and ripping up literally everything. We had to treat the entire house for the termites because even though they found them there, they could be everywhere. So
we did that on our home.
Yeah,
right?
and it was
the
fine.
remodel project. We did it on our home, so we're not afraid of it.
Right.
But when I called them to say I need a quote for the entire house, they're like, "Do you need the entire house?" I'm like, "Oh, we need the entire house."
We need the entire, because if we do a remodel, like we 100% are going to do it right. Because I'm not going to sign a house over to somebody that looks brand new that isn't also brand new and, you know, structurally sound. And anyway, so that being said, I was ready to walk, and it takes a lot for me to be ready to walk because, you know, we have tackled some pretty decent sized projects, but the money, Ben's doing money signs, money.
Yes.
We knew it was going to be so expensive that we're like, this house isn't a good enough deal. It's just not. We were in at 380,000 at that point for 1,700 square feet. It originally was listed at 425, which seems way off base, just the condition.
So it started at 425. They dropped it to 395,000.
Which is when we were like, let's take a look at it.
That's when we looked at it and shot that video to show you guys. Mm-hmm. And then we offered it 375. And we came together at 380.
Yeah.
Then we got the inspection.
Yeah. So when the inspection happened, I was like, nope, we can't do 380. We will lose money for sure. So our realtor, Mike Welker, another Mike, we like the Mikes. He was like, I'll go back to the realtor and just be like, hey, you know, they can only do it at this amount. So he took back the number 330.
And sent them the 12-page summary report because it was a disaster.
Yeah, so they could realize it was gonna be a lot of work for anyone. And most buyers would be running for the hills from this house, I would say. He luckily was like, chill, guys, I got this. And so he went to their realtor and said 330. They didn't say yes to 330, but they said they do it at 340. And we were like,
we ran the numbers.
Okay.
We can make that work. We'll see.
Yeah, honestly, it's still even at that. So they gave us 40 grand off.
We thought this would be a good challenge, and we might be crazy people.
Yeah.
So
and the backyard has
let's show you what's going
on. I think something's wrong with the sprinklers. Anyway, there's a lot of problems.
We've ripped out the kitchen.
Guys, I have a good plan for the kitchen. I think it's gonna be cool. So this, like, I don't love how there's this random angled wall. So I'm like, what if or with the door coming out, just because the door gets kind of invasive. So I'm like, what if we just take that door away, frame out right here. Hear me out. This is kind of random, but we're gonna have cabinetry all along this wall. But because behind this wall, right here, behind this X, there's a pantry. Like the pantry space is back there. And it's bothered me, if you remember.
Normally you have to go around the pantry.
You have to go into the laundry room and then all the way to the pantry. And like, no, you need to access your pantry from the kitchen. It's just, you know, not very practical. So I'm like, what if we make basically an arch detail here? Because Mama likes an arch. Like a full radius arch, sort of like a little walk-in. And then you'll come in so that this will be gone and you'll go into the pantry, almost like it'll make a walk-in pantry, right, directly accessed from the kitchen. And then we can just open this up so that you can also turn in to the laundry room. And if this is wall, we can have more space, you know, for cabinetry or hooks and storage and anyways. So basically it'll be, can you picture? And then our cabinets just die into it. So this is like a little wall here, it runs into here. So,
but the fridge. And some people commented in the video when we saw this house also what we should do with the fridge.
Okay, so the fridge, yes, I guess I forgot somebody had said put that over here. I agree. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
As we walked through.
Oh yeah.
Mike wrote fridge on the wall, so that's where it's going.
Yep.
We've moved it over there.
And then I'm thinking to turn the island so that the island, you know how it used to be here? Do you guys remember that? We can put some before footage.
You can see on the floor the outline of the island.
Kind of where it went. So I'm thinking to just turn it, we can make it a little bit bigger, turn it this way. So you have, you know, your bar stools along the back, you know, and then that little walkway into there will be kind of still clear. I've got the range, keeping the range here. This is the spot for the range. I've got some really fun cabinetry. I did like literally, before we'd even closed on it, I already drew the cabinet plan. And so that's already like underway. But some really cool side thingies that are, it's gonna be cool. I won't be able to explain it very good, but I think the kitchen's gonna be really cute. And then it's open on this side, because I think I'm gonna do some like lighting, fun lighting between the fridge, that corner, and the window, but we're keeping the window. And then the sink will still stay under the window. Yeah, it's gonna
be good.
It is gonna be good. I think it'll feel way bigger turning the island too, this way, just to make the kitchen feel longer this way, because it kind of ended, it used to end like right here. You can see that's where the kitchen ended.
It'll
So
also extend by adding the fridge over there.
Yeah,
it
we
was
had
just
this whole
empty space.
And then this will just be like a little dining nook right here.
Now, are we
Ow.
keeping the fan?
That was a nail. I just got jacked by a nail. The fan.
Molly's had a nail go through her foot before on a construction site.
I have. When we built our last house, it's under Dream Home. If you haven't seen the tour, I do miss that house. It was a beauty. Okay.
So this will be the dining.
So.
Great room. I think you've got a good idea of this.
Yeah,
here.
so this will be a little dining nook. I actually kind of want to do another banquette. I wonder if we do a banquette. Anyway, I love banquettes. But one thing that was accomplished with opening this up is getting this wall. You know how I just wanted this whole wall to be basically all windows? We have a little separation there.
The windows are amazing. That was part of the reason you loved this.
Yeah, they're great height. That's kind of what I fell in love with. Yeah. So it is all open and gosh, I don't know. It's kind of overwhelming, this one. Let's go out here. Look at the grass. Literally this, so I've heard this. When grass is yellow, you can actually bring it back. When it's gray, it's 100% dead. Like it's never coming back.
Yeah, this is mostly gray.
But what I'm worried about is the sprinklers because they're obviously not working.
Yeah, they got them replaced. This is the old one and it's still on the wall. There's a new one somewhere else.
There's so many things.
They don't work. So we have to replace all the grass. It was totally gone when we got possession of the house.
Yeah, it was already a lost cause.
So, and these downspouts go straight down here, right to the base of the house. Mm-hmm. There's no flower bed, so we're gonna need to add flower bed.
There's a ton of problems because the water has just been up against the house, like where it should be. Normally, and even when they're like mowing the grass, it's really damaged the stucco because when they mow, it's like in the HOA. So
they just hit the corner, as you can see here.
Yeah, they hit all, so there's chipped stucco all around this place just because they never put flower beds or something to kind of, set the grass back. Yeah.
But the yard is really cool, and you may remember this from when we looked at it, but the yard is really cool.
It's like a secret garden back behind those bushes.
It's gonna be some work though.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be cool.
Yeah, it's a rough one for sure.
Head inside.
And look at the melted fans. Did we show those before?
I don't know that we did.
You can't use plastic in the desert. That's just not a thing.
They're just a mess. Who knows how long they've been in that situation.
So back inside.
Couple quick things. You can see here, changing up the arch.
Oh yeah.
So you can see we'll do some different stuff.
So this will be a spot where I'm going to, we need to frame it forward so it's
Let's
flush.
show you what it used to look like before they started ripping out some demo.
It basically looks
obviously
the same.
Glass shelves on one side and not glass shelves on the other, which was weird.
Yeah, it was weird. We're gonna make this be a full radius arch, so it'll be like, the good kind of arch, just like we have going into the pantry. But man, yikes. So primary suite, yeah, there was water damage in this closet. I am freaked out by this closet, remember?
Yeah, I'm always freaked out by the closet, but there's some water damage. Closet's really good size. So this door is gonna go. We're gonna change up that door.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like I did into my closet. Do you guys remember that really fun sliding door? We're gonna do that for this closet because it's gonna fix the problem of this hitting into a nightstand. Plus, it's just cuter. In this, we're gonna have to flip the door, we're gonna save these, but flip them so they open into the room, because when they open into this bathroom, it's gonna hit right where the vanity is.
So if you remember, here's what this looked like with this huge monstrosity.
Yeah, the giant tub.
Big vanity, which is great, but the tub and the shower and everything. So
Oh, it smells gross in here.
A lot going on. So here we got this exterior door.
Yeah.
And that's gonna go. It's not worth it to have this exterior door because
first of all, this would be great to have as part of the shower, because this is how small the shower was. This is it. And so I feel like if we can make it a walk-in shower, take the shower to there, and it's a walk-in, it'll be way better value than being able to walk from the pooper to the patio.
Yes.
Nobody needs that quick of access. You can just go out to the main door.
Pooper patio access is not necessary. We will have to, there's other things when you start moving stuff. This has to get moved out of the shower. There's different stuff that's gonna have to get moved.
But then, oh my gosh, look at these weird blobs of concrete.
These are the weird things you find when you rip things out.
Like they set the tub on these blobbies. So weird.
There you go.
But this bathroom's gonna feel way more open without that huge tub because I'm just gonna tuck a freestanding tub into this little niche. The tub will just kind of tuck in here. That is the drain, so it's gonna have to move.
This shaped area.
We're gonna have to cut concrete in this one, which is a bummer. But honestly, I have a longer timeline for this project than the last flip, unfortunately, because it's got so many things to deal with. I think if we do cabinetry across here, yeah, so this door won't be here when we flip it. It'll just open out into the other room, which will be good. I think we'll do like a linen cabinet, maybe go something kind of tall for like towel storage, and then we'll do a double vanity. I'm gonna try and find a prefab one because honestly, like it's so hard to get cabinet companies right now. Everything's so busy.
The only way we could get in was agreeing to only do the kitchen.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to do prefabs in the other places,
So
which
I have to
is
get
great.
creative.
You can find some really good ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try really hard. We did get the carpet out of this whole bathroom was carpet,
Yeah,
remember?
there was carpet in there, which
Carpet
is
in the
super
toilet
weird
room.
and gross.
So gross.
So
Okay. Obviously, we'll change lighting.
yeah, keeping the ceiling situation, that ceiling situation's gonna stay.
Yeah, I like a tray ceiling. I think it feels nice.
And keeping the transoms
Yeah.
also.
The transoms are
nice.
good. Look at this. We got that out. It does feel bigger
Show
in
you
here.
what it looked like before when it had that ledge.
Yeah, that weird shelf. It just opens it up a little more.
But now it's gone. So yeah, this room feels much bigger just by getting rid of that.
Ben really
Yeah,
wants a
that-
Murphy bed in this one, so we're gonna see, because I actually think it's a good idea for this one because
I've
this
wanted a
room-
Murphy bed for years. She won't let me put one in my own house, so.
I haven't vetoed it. You've never proposed an exact one or a location.
Well, I
Have
don't
you?
propose exact furniture because I don't know what looks good, so.
All right, maybe a Murphy bed in this room, so stay tuned. Yeah, I don't think we changed anything over here. We did rip out this bathroom.
Bathroom's ripped out.
The only thing we're keeping is the tub. They did not take the toilets, I guess maybe because people have to use them. I don't know.
Well, they usually do those later. But yep, no power, but ripped it out, ripped out the surround, keeping the
Tiles
tub.
out, yeah.
So tub's a keeper, as long as that didn't get damaged too.
Yeah, we better check it.
And then room in here is unchanged.
Yeah, nothing new.
So, but the ceiling is lower in this one.
You know what this reminds me of, Ben? What does this remind you of?
E.T.
E.T.?
Yeah, they're in those huge rubber, like those huge like plastic tubes.
Oh, okay, fair. You know what I was thinking of was Home Alone 2, where he climbs up that one to where
Oh,
they're
yeah.
renovating.
That makes more sense.
And he
It's
climbs
vertical.
up one of those. It's not really that, but.
Okay, well there you go. Is this light staying? Because it's still here.
No.
No,
Definitely
it's
not. All the lights are here.
all the lights are gone
We'll take them out later.
at some point, but they're still here now. So here we are. Stay tuned, because this one's gonna be good, and we're already going in the
Or
process.
bad, depending how you look at it.
It'll be good for you guys to see it. It might be a disaster for us.
I need to channel some good energy because this one's gonna take a lot of patience.
So let us know what the thing that would worry you the most is, and
Yeah, what are you most afraid of?
we'd be interested to know what scares you the most
Those
about this house.
fools. I've dealt with that before.
So-
It's like every issue in one house, like water damage, termites, mold. Thank you guys for checking out this crazy tour, and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for updates so you can see when new videos release, because obviously this is gonna be a fun one. Also subscribe for our email on the website, designlovesdetail.com. Follow me on Instagram, all the things, and I'll see you next time.